I thought we played a good first half and then just okay the second half, but it's kind of been how we've been. We've just been a little erratic. Still think we can play better basketball. I think down the line we will. It's hard to explain. I thought Dixon was really good, which really helped us because Reese was sick. Didn't practice yesterday. So again, it's kind of like what our plan was, to make sure we had enough depth in the front court to be able to withstand some injuries and sickness and things like that. But I give Dixon a lot of credit for playing that well.
How much has Dixon learned from the older bigs in that room, Austin, Trey? How much has he learned from them? How much have you seen him grow this year? Well, he's a superior athlete. He's like a greyhound out there. Like he's so quick twitched. He had the little part where his knee was bothering him, so we couldn't get him out there as much. And we had a lot of numbers at that spot too, which made it hard. But he's handled it like a professional. I really don't want guys that don't want to play. So I mean, he obviously isn't happy he hadn't played more, and when he did get his opportunity, he's played well. But he's a high-level human being, and that's why he was ready to play tonight. And so I give him a lot of credit for that. So I didn't answer your question very well, did I? I mean, we're all involved in making guys better. The old guys help, the coaches help. And Coach Drew always makes jokes about Dixon. He says something's going to happen when Dixon's out there. Now, it's not always good, but it's always something. And you could kind of see it a little bit in the second half, right? He got a little tired, made a few mistakes, but he's active as could be, man. He's like the Energizer bunny out there. He's all over the place.
Keith, what do you like about how you're playing heading into the final regular season game and tournament play? What's something you really want to shore up as your group?
We got to play better defensively, rebound the ball better. We didn't rebound the ball well, but they're good at that. That's typical Frank Martin, Bob Huggins. Obviously he's a Bob Huggins protege. They just beat you up physically and mud wrestle with you. So we got to shore that up. We got to guard the ball better. We have some deficiencies just physically. Like we're playing 3 guards, so sometimes we're a little small. But we get a lot from those guys too. So thank goodness, Jimmy and Day rebound pretty good for their size, or we'd have issues. So we want to shore that up, and then just our consistency. Just a little inconsistent, but I thought we did a really good job against the zone tonight, because we really haven't played against any. We only half a day prepped it really, because I figured, these guys are. With these guys, I just try to let them play and just teach them concepts and just let them go a little bit. So we won when Day shot 4 for 16. Now, I think he made some big ones, but he didn't shoot the ball particularly well. But we did enough other things to win.
The players just both said they thought 20 wins was possible in the summertime. They got here and they felt that this regular season was possible very quickly before you even played. Did you need to see it all coalesce and manifest in the pre-conference before you thought, yeah, 20 wins is possible?
Well, I could tell in the summer we had good skill. We had good skill, and I thought we had good depth. You never know until you start playing. But if you really analyze it, like we probably had more injuries and sickness than almost anybody in the league. Now, it hasn't necessarily been our best guys, but we still have had, Barber's out for the year with the wrist. Chavi's missed 1 million games. RJ missed games early. Tevin Brewer missed games. Trey Williams missed games. Joe Reese missed games. So it took a little longer, I think, because of that. And I still think we haven't played the best we could play. I think that's going to be the next part of this over the next week, to see if we can we just got to let our hair down and play. Like, nobody thinks we can win it anyway. So, we're scary because we could shoot it in. We shot 12 of 28 tonight? And that's what Day shooting subpar. So, if he shoots at his rate, that's another 3 makes. That's 15 for 28. That's dangerous. Nobody likes that. We got to shore up defensively and rebounding and those things.
Because you have those multiple options up front, because you have guys who can shoot when Day doesn't. Does that give you confidence that you can win like a 4-and-4 night situation potentially if you have to, because player X, Y, and Z might be off game one, but A, B, and C are on, and then could flip-flop the next night.
Yeah, I think we have enough depth. And I'll take it a step further. McGriff's key for our team. I've said that over and over again. You know, he when he plays, he scores, and he's a good passer as well. So that allows us to rest Grant and Trey Clark, and then obviously Rozier can spell Tevin. You know, so that gives us 5 in that backcourt. And if we have to, we can play RJ at the 3 spot as well if we want to play a little bigger. So we're capable of being able to play 4-and-4 nights, whereas some other teams in the league will have a little harder time with it. But you can't get to 4-and-4 nights unless you win game 1. So I just think we just need to go out and relax and play and have fun. And I mean, not let anybody rain on our parade, really. You know, like I know, like at Akron, you know, we were in those 9 championship games and 7 in a row, and I never really enjoyed any of them because we were supposed to win them all. You know, that's no fun. But this team ain't supposed to win, right, according to everybody else. So just let your hair down and go. But kind of like when Shaka was at VCU when they were in the Colonial, they finished 4th or 5th in the league. Weren't even supposed to get in the NCAA tournament. Then they shot it at a higher percentage than they ever did in the NCAA tournament and went all the way to the Final Four. Just never know with the team that can shoot it.
Keith, to your point, just among the guys in the court, on the players, is there a benefit of kind of being the hunter, not the hunted, so to speak?
We're gonna find out. I mean, I think it depends on how you approach it. You know, how do you approach it? Do you come in relaxed? You know, you want to be competitive, but you want to be relaxed. And you have to enjoy the moments. That's what I've been trying to tell these guys. It's just like we played pickleball on, when was that?
Day after.
Day after we got beat, you know. In my old days, I probably would have practiced in 3 hours, you know, but we just needed to just have some fun, you know, just enjoy each other. And that's a good thing about our group. They enjoy each other. Like they were happy for Dixon, you know, because it's been tough for him.
To what Tim was asking, are you reaping kind of the benefit of surviving through the injuries and sickness? Some guys have gotten this opportunity they wouldn't have had, and now you're a deeper team because of it.
I think that always helps. You know, like early in the year when we didn't have Tevin, we played Q and Matouche at the point. You know, some because, you know, we had to. And that makes you better. And then, you know, we don't have Reese tonight, so Dixon, I was torn between starting Dixon and RJ, and I just decided to go with Dixon because if I started RJ, then I couldn't get all my 5 men into the game. As it turned out, Reese couldn't go as much as I thought he could. So, but, you know, if you start RJ and Trey Williams together, then you don't really have a backup 4-man because Matouche isn't there either. So, like, there's a lot of, like, factors that go into it. But I do think we're reaping the benefit of the next man up mentality. I hate using cliches, but it pretty much is. There's no other way to explain it. Nothing from you tonight?
No, nothing from me. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. It's all right. Well, I appreciate you guys coming. Hopefully we can, you know,